Dead meme.
Hey there, everyone. Dead Meme here. Hopefully, you've been following along. I made some rails in the last video. I covered the gastropods or the snails. I'm just going to jump on this train and show you what I've managed to do, just to kind of show you the kind of fun you could be having with the train. So, here we are. All right, I can feel you judging me. Laying 40 miles of virtual railway track is a normal and healthy thing to do. Like, I don't want to hear about I need to go outside and touch grass. Like, what are you, my mom? All right, but jokes aside, um, my last video went very long, much longer than I expected, so I'm going to try to condense and be a little bit quicker, as well as try to be a bit funnier to make it a little bit more entertaining. You're going to need this ammonia and this aluminum. You're going to find ammonia in the wooded areas pretty frequently, and aluminum, you get it underground. You're going to come here, and you're going to print solid fuel thrusters. I've already got a couple of them, so I'm going to move on to what I need to be doing. The large printer is where we can make the shuttle. Even though it only takes 2 aluminum, you're going to need to print off the large shuttle, or the shuttle from the large printer, in order to actually access other planets. Now, you should prepare a kit to travel to other worlds, so you have some power of both types when you're going to DeSolo, because both of them are very poor. You need as many options as you can get. Have a little bit of storage, have a additional fuel thruster just in case, a little printer, an oxygenator. If you forget this, I will laugh at your pain. And of course the tractor. And you can put some things on your back, so I'd recommend maybe throwing some extra resin and a battery on there just to try and give you a bit of an edge, because when you travel to a new planet, it's just it's so kneecapping compared to what you probably have built at home. But we're going to skip to that. All right, let's unpack our small shuttle. So we don't have too many options. We've only got room for one slot. So you could deploy your oxygenator in there, and you can kind of not have cargo room for anything else, or you could do what I've done here. I've just kept it in its box. And I'm going to pack up that little generator. I'll carry this on my back. There we go. Solid fuel. Excellent. And we've got room for, we'll grab the generator and a platform. It has 4 launches. When we jump in, we get the prompt. C enters orbit, so it kind of just hovers around the planet. I just recommend hitting B and entering like it kind of enters like a solar system view. And there it is. So we're on Sylvia here. We want to go to DeSolo. All right, and as you can see when we're up here, we get a pretty decent view. You can get an idea of what's going on the surface. So that's like a natural landing. You could build landing platforms, which allow you to change where you can land. You have a lot more control. But I'm going to choose probably that one. Looks like a lot of flat, empty space. Okay, on the surface. So, remember, we're going to go back to the principles of the beginning of the game. So, if I walk away from the shuttle, no air. And I can't tether because my oxygenator is not deployed. So there's a reason why. Let's see, we're carrying... Not that one. Carrying the oxygenator. Now we'll deploy it. And this will allow us to tether off. So this next part will be pretty slow going. And as you can see, another snail. So we'll have another buddy once we work on that. But it'll be pretty slow going. I'm going to come back maybe when I've got a little bit done here so it's not so boring. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've managed to do so far. I came up here with this platform and the RTG and the small printer. I printed out the platforms. I carried the batteries up here. I carried the turbine up here. And now I have like the bare minimum that I can really use to start exploring the moon here. And of course I brought my trusty tractor so I can get around and get at a whole bunch of resources, because resin's common here but not compound, so trying to progress and build like the larger printer, it's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, the prize. Why did we come here? Why did we come to DeSolo? Why did we get to experience what Alinity's cat did? This is why. We're here for this, I believe it's called Wolfmite? Wolfmite? It turns into tungsten when you refine it. You need it to make some of the more advanced crafting stations, some of the power generators, like those carbon burning ones. You have to go underground to find it on DeSolo. There are other places it comes from, but this is the first place you're probably going to see it. But while we're here, we're going to visit a jerk. So, these guys, if you get close to them, they'll try to stab you. It's an enormous pain. They'll kill you pretty quick. Let's see if we can take a short... There you go. And as you can see, I got deep red outline right away. They will kill you really quickly if they get the drop on you. So just keep in mind, all plants are the enemy. They must be destroyed. Okay, I think this will conclude this video. I don't want to go like 20 minutes like I did in the last one. But I would like to give a special thanks to my only friend in the world, beyond the weird computer voice lady that is going to be in the intro. And of course, before we go, let us talk about one useful thing. Let's make a beacon. So when you leave this place and you decide to come back, you're going to have a hard time finding out where you landed last time. So just print off a beacon. I recommend changing it off of the default color, because that could turn into a disaster real quick. When you're in orbit, you'll be able to see this. So that's the last thing I want to cover. Have a good day, everyone.